Hi, I'm Kelly Viance from the St. Albans Recreation Department. I'm here with my coworkers today for our first episode of St. Albans Recreation Get Wrecked. I'm with Lee Barrett, and you can introduce yourself and explain what you do for the rec department.
Sure, you said it great. My name is Lee Barrett. I'm the program manager for the department, and I'm going to pass it off to Chloe.
I'm Chloe Lumbra, and I am the youth program coordinator and camp director for the department.
So the recreation has a ton of stuff going on year-round, and today we want to talk about some of the things we have going on this fall and some things that go on year-round, as well as some special holiday events coming up. We'll start with some of the programming that Lee is running or in charge of, the
Sure.
Lotteria. Go ahead, tell us about that.
All right, I'd love to. So we'll start by talking about Lotteria, which is Mexican bingo. It's played similarly to bingo, but instead of letters and numbers, there's pictures. So you draw cards that have a picture associated with it, and that might match something on your playing card, just like bingo. And so you play, you cover your board, and then Lotteria is shouted instead of bingo, and there's prizes and all that sort of thing. So I started playing this when I lived in Texas, and so I thought it would be fun to come and bring it here. So we're trying it out. We're partnering with Los Jefes, a local restaurant down in St. Albans in downtown. They're providing food and drinks for us, and so Wednesday, November 19th and January 9th, we will have Lotteria, which is going to be fun, different, and exciting. So
Yeah, completely new programming.
completely new programming. We're going to offer prizes for people that get a bingo or a Lotteria. We'll have some music going and some food again from Los Jefes.
So can anyone go? How do people sign up?
Yeah. So just like any of our programs, best option is to go to our website, stalbansrec.com. You can sign up there, and that'll be the same for any program that we kind of discussed today.
Next on our list is a babysitting course, and Chloe is in charge and runs that course.
Yeah, so we're currently doing a babysitting course right now. This is an American Red Cross babysitting trainers course, and this one is full. We're in our second session tonight. There will be another babysitting course in January that's available for registration on our website. It's 2 days. You have to come to both classes in order to get your certification at the end from the American Red Cross. This course is for kids 11 to 16 years old. And we can take 12 people in this class. Myself and Isaac Bashaw are the instructors of this course. It's from 4 to 7 on Thursday, January 8th, and then Thursday the 15th. We go over a lot of important skills for people who are interested in working with kids, babysitting. We'll do choking, we'll do bleeding, we'll do check, call, care. We go over a lot of the necessary skills like how to warm up a bottle, how to change a diaper, all of those important things. It's a really great course if you know someone who's interested in being a babysitter.
And you mentioned the age requirements for that course. Other than that, that's open to everyone, any boys or girls within that age range.
Yep, a lot of important skills that you'll learn and take with you throughout your life.
Next is Cocoa and Crafts, one of my favorites. That's another
Awesome.
Lee program.
Yeah, sure. So Cocoa and Crafts we started a few years ago. It's for kids that are 4-ish all the way up to like 6. A lot of kids that are staying home with mom and dad or a sitter during the day, or they're just not school age. So we bring them into the lodge. It takes place at the Hardack Lodge. We brew some fresh cocoa with marshmallows, and we have some sort of craft every day. And so that takes place on Wednesdays, starting in December. And it's usually every other Wednesday as best we can fit into our schedule. But so Wednesdays we get cocoa, they get crafts. We've made paper plate dinosaurs, and we've made snowflakes. We've made tissue paper stained glass. And
Puppets.
so, what's that?
Puppets.
We made some monster puppets last year. Yeah, so we do all sorts of things. So the kids get to kind of choose what materials they use and what they put on their puppet or their craft. And we spend about an hour to an hour and a half sipping cocoa and crafting.
Yeah,
It's really
and
fun.
it's kind of nice for the moms or the caregivers to bring the kids to that program, and
Yeah.
the kids get to interact, and the parents get little adult conversation, so that's nice as well.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Another really popular kids program is our play group on Tuesday mornings at City Hall, and Chloe and Lee both work on that, and that is, I know, appreciated by so many families, especially over the fall, winter, muddy spring months, to get their kids out, to get busy running, burn off a little steam.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys can talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, it's really fun. It takes place at City Hall downtown in St. Albans. So we open up the auditorium gymnasium space. We've got blue blocks, which can be built into all sorts of creative things. We've got a roller coaster. We have a bouncy castle, hula hoops and jump ropes and
Tunnels and
tunnels.
scooters.
All sorts of things for kids to run around and get active with. Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
fun. At our peak, we have 60 people inside the gym space using it, which is really cool. It feels very alive and fun and active. So
And remind me the costs associated.
it's a good question, Kelly.
Yeah.
It is free dollars, which
Okay.
is $0. We do take donations, and the donations, if anybody chooses to, help cover the cost of buying new equipment for us to use during playgroup or other programming.
Excellent. Another really great resource for families.
Yeah,
Fun time.
Absolutely.
We're kind of bouncing up to the holiday, and we have all kinds of fun holiday themed activities. And our first one is Shop and Play Holiday, which is.
So
We've had that name for a while, right?
We've had that name for almost 20 minutes right now.
This is a new program that we're going to be doing this December. We haven't done it in a little bit of time. So on Saturday, December 20th, from 12 to 4, we're opening Shop and Play Holiday at City Hall. This is where parents can drop off their kids ages from kindergarten to 6th grade, kind of the age range. You can drop off your kid at City Hall from 12 to 4 with our rec staff, so our afternoon staff, summer camp counselors who work for us will be there with all the things we talked about that we have at Playgroup. We'll have a lot of fun activities set up. The bouncy house. We have a Gaga pit, an inflatable Gaga pit, which is very popular with some kiddos. Blocks. We'll have different activities set up where kids can play while their parents go, and maybe they shop for the holiday, do some last minute getting ready for Christmas, visiting the shops downtown in St. Albans. We'll be doing some Christmas activities while we're at City Hall, and we're probably going to end the day with a Christmas or holiday movie of sorts. It'll just be drop your kid off with us for a few hours, go do what you need to do, and then pick back up.
And it's important to know, though, that we want people to pre-register for that program, just so we make sure we have all the right contact information and all of that.
And we can only take so many kids, so
Yes,
it'll
and there will be a
important
limit,
to
right.
register
1
online
million
beforehand.
Only
Yes.
1 million. And the other part of that, too, is you got errands to do, great. If you just want to go meet someone for coffee, the kids will have a blast.
Yeah.
So this will be a really fun thing for your kids to do, give you a little time.
Yeah.
Brand new again. We've just been a
Brand new.
creative source this month.
Yeah.
We're going to do some Grinch home visits. We did an event last year with the Grinch at the Weldon
Yeah.
Theater, and Lee has a personal connection to the Grinch and had some ideas for this year.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I happen to know the Grinch personally, and so he is planning to, after having a great time in St. Albans last year at the movie event, he's planning to do some home visits this year. And so you call or email us at our office, and we'll set up a day for you we'll set up a time for you on Thursday, December 11th. The Grinch in his
Grinchmobile.
will be going out on the streets of St. Albans and visiting certain houses that have signed up with us, and interacting and engaging with the families there, and maybe causing some mischief in and around town. So
Yeah, that's a cool, fun addition.
He's very excited about it.
And a reoccurring program,
Definitely.
home decorating contest. We just came off the Halloween contest, and there were so many amazing homes decorated for the Halloween season. Now with all the snow, just puts you in the holiday, decorate your house mood.
That's
and
right.
you can
Again.
you can talk us again
Sure.
on this one.
Yeah, and I will. I'll piggyback on what you said about the Halloween stuff. You know, a bunch of people decorated for Halloween. We had a great time taking our judges around and looking at all the houses that signed up. It was really awesome to see all the decorations. And a lot of people were commenting on Facebook when we posted that they didn't know that there was a contest, or they were surprised that their house wasn't entered. And so really all they have to do is check our website, and they can register. It's free. And so we travel around, and winners based on categories will get big signs planted in their yard, and then folks get a little something from the rec department in the mail. And so yeah, we're doing it again for this holiday. So we're looking for lights, and we're looking for decorations and just music or whatever you have to celebrate the holiday, whatever theme you have to celebrate the holiday.
Sometimes people come out with a tray and serve us delights.
They have
Not
done
that influences judging, but
snacks
doesn't
yeah.
hurt. And I think you mentioned a really important point, is that sometimes people are like, well, there was a house on whatever street, that was great.
Yep.
The only houses that we judge or entered are the ones who actually enter. So you
Right.
only have to go to our website, enter for free, but you do have to be on the list to be considered.
Absolutely. Yep. It's a great time for everybody. And we post everything on Facebook. And so then folks that may not know where the addresses are can look, find the addresses, and make a route for themselves to go check it out with their families.
Yeah,
So
it's a fun thing to do.
it's great. It's really fun.
Something else that's reoccurring is a holiday treat making for kids and adults. And we've been doing this for a lot of years. And this is a treat sweets making class where it's for a child and an adult. And both of them, you register the child and the adult comes with them. So there's only one registration needed. And the kids are, given all the supplies they need to go home with a big tray of adorable, delicious treats for the holiday. We do this at most of the holidays. We just did a Halloween event, and that was well attended, and everybody has a good time. If both the adult and the child want to go home with an amazing tray of treats, then they both need to register. But if you're just coming with a child, and we have big sisters or brothers that bring younger ones, we have parents and children, we have grandparents and children, aunts that bring their kids. It's a nice, a lot of people do it as a gift to their niece or nephew or their little person or their neighbor. So it's a fun way, and all the supplies are there, and none of that messes in your house. So
Bonus.
that's another bonus. Not only fun, but it's not your mess afterwards.
Yep.
Last year we did the Grinch.
Yep.
Year
Grinch was
before
there.
we did Polar Express at the Weldon Theater. And what many folks maybe don't know is that the city owns the Weldon Theater. And we have been managing that through the rec department for the last couple years. And lots of great improvements. It really, if you haven't been in a while, you should definitely go. The holiday movie events, we try to put a real a fun event type twist on, not just going to the movies. Maybe you guys can talk to what we've done in the past and what our dates and times this year is.
Well, the date we have set for this year is December 16th.
It's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday. So you mentioned, Kelly, we did the Grinch last year, and so the Grinch was visited the city hall after the movie, and so the kids got a chance to come in and interact with him and chat with him for a little bit. And similarly, when we did the Polar Express, the conductor was there from the movie, and also Santa Claus himself was at City Hall, and so the kids got to go over and meet him, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And we're still waiting to hear from the movie film house. We can't just claim any movie that we'd like. We have to get approved, and we're still waiting on our approval. So we don't know exactly what that movie will be this year, but we do plan a lot of fun that evening and a lot of interaction for families.
I should have mentioned Cindy Lou Who was
Oh,
there last year as well.
yeah.
Just
She was.
Forgot that she was
was.
there, but she was. She was there.
And a couple people thought she looked just like Chloe, but they were
It's
just
weird.
amazed. Yeah. And another seasonal event we hold every year is a wreath making contest. Wreath, not a contest. Wreath making class, which is fantastic. We do 2 sessions, and we have like 30 to 40 people at each session. This is another one of those things that the mess is not in your house. Like it's not rocket science to make a wreath, but to come in with a bunch of your friends. If you would like to bring a hot toddy with you or some wine, you can enjoy that with your wreath making friends. You can chat. All the supplies are right there. All you need to come up with is clippers to cut your boughs. We supply everything else and a variety of bows, so you can pick whatever bow you'd like to top off your wreath. And we're doing that on November 29th, which I believe is a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And we have one class at 10 a.m. in the morning and one at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Again, that's a pretty regular program, and we're really happy. Garvey's greenhouse is who helps us out with attaining the materials, and we really appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so now if we hop from holidays to celebrations and parties.
Excellent.
The rec department offers all kinds of parties, and we're looking at actually adding a new one. We do birthday parties at City Hall. We do Nerf parties at City Hall. We do parties at Hardack Pool, and we do parties at the theater, Weldon Theater. And they're all slightly different. I'll have Chloe, you can start off with the birthday parties, what they entail at City Hall.
Yeah, we get a lot of inquiries about inside spaces for birthday parties around here as the weather gets colder, so it's cool that we have a lot of options like this. Birthday parties at City Hall, so we do 2 different styles, regular and then Nerf. Lee will talk about Nerf parties. The regular style entails renting the space, and you have 2 rec staff on site during the party, so they will set everything up for you. Again, it's one of those things you don't have to make a mess in your own house. We do all the setup and cleanup for you. So we'll set up tables and all the fun materials. Bouncy house, we have an inflatable gaga pit, we have a small basketball hoop, blue building blocks, scooters, tunnels, a bunch of different things. And then there's 2 staff who stay on site during the party to make balloon animals and paint all the kiddos' faces. So it's a cool party to have. It's 2 hours. You have a half hour before to set up, a half hour after to clean up. You can bring in whatever you want to bring in for the party, you have cake, whatever decorations you'd like to set up. But everything else we'll take care of for you. And this is something you can register for by contacting me or Lee. Our dates available are on our website, but you can always feel free to reach out, email us, and figure out a date if you don't see one listed.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So Chloe mentioned the birthday parties, and there was 2 types in there, that what she described already, and then the Nerf parties, which is something we've been doing for a while. So if you're a kiddo or if you're an adult and you're into Nerf, we provide all of the darts and any of the Nerf blasters that you'd like. We have safety glasses. We set up the entire gym space with bunkers and hiding spaces, and we flip over bins, and people can hide and run around the space, and we facilitate 2 hours worth of Nerf activities. So we play games like Battle Royale, where everyone is going against everybody else, blasting with Nerf darts. Then we play some team games like Medic or Capture the Flag, and the kids get to run around with their parents and with the other kids and just blast Nerf darts all over the space and have a great time. It's awesome.
With both of these parties, first of all, it's like, again, it's not in your house, and they're having a blast. But when you walk into like a birthday party setup, and the bouncy house is there, or the gaga pit is there, or the roller coaster is there, or all the blue blocks, I mean, it's like, wow. I mean, kids are like eyes popped and just think it's amazing. Same thing when you walk into a Nerf party, because you have accumulated some awesome like bunkers and
Yeah.
walls and stuff. It's not just like, okay, you're hiding behind a
chair.
chair or something. It is set up and
Yeah.
it looks amazing. And again,
Yeah.
not in your house.
Right.
And I think as a parent, that's amazing. Your kid's having a blast, and
Yep.
you just ta-ta and leave at the end
Especially
of
with
it.
all your Nerf darts all around.
Yeah.
Yeah. We find them forever and ever afterwards. But
Our mailbox has always got
Always
Nerf
got-
darts
Yeah,
that
that's right.
somebody has found in the building.
Yeah, and the nice thing I will say too about Nerf is, you come in and set up for cake and presents or whatever you want to do, but then the rest of the party is facilitated for you, so you don't have to really worry about what's going on with the kids. We have that handled, so
Yep.
it's all fun.
Another type of party we offer is a pool party, a Hardak pool. And again, here you go. It's not in your house. It's a 3-hour afternoon. You can arrive at 1 o'clock, or your guests arrive at 1 o'clock and they leave at 4 o'clock. You can arrive at 12:30 if you've got anything you want to bring in. I think one of the things that parents kind of forget or think that, well, I've got to bring in decorations and I've got to bring in table covers and I've got to bring in all this food and I've got to bring in, and we always tell them that's great and definitely you can, but the kids don't care.
Yeah.
They're there
Yeah.
for the action, they're there for the fun, and there's nothing really missing. If you roll in with some juice and some cupcakes, done,
That's
that they're happy, they're fine with it. Same thing at the pool. You get a designated area. We have some bright yellow canopies. That's the party area with some festive pennants. You got a couple tables underneath. You can bring in food. You can bring in some drinks. And basically the kids play all afternoon or in the pool. And if you haven't visited Hardak Pool, you ought to. It is amazing. People still can't fathom the winter in the pool, and it is 85 degrees. The air is, toasty warm. The water is between 83 and 82 degrees. There is a 0 entry for kids, just little ones, just to walk right in like a beach. And the majority, the depth of the pool is 4 feet. So, and it's a gradual incline. So even if you've got little kids, parents a lot of times sit on the side, they watch their kids splash. It's kind of like being at the beach. It's not the same kind of, I won't say stress, but it's a very relaxing situation for the most part. And then you've got older kids that want to go off the diving board. That's an option. There's a diving well as well. There's basketball hoops. There's a mushroom with the water pouring down. So there's a lot of fun to be had at the pool besides just straight out swimming.
That sounds great.
It does. Let's go. And Lee, you want to talk about movie parties?
Oh, sure. Yeah. So another option that we have for parties is party at the Weldon Theater. And so you can choose a movie or use one of the movies that's in the theater currently, and we set that up. We get the movie going for you. You can bring in some treats and do presents or whatever you need to do, but everything is contained to the theater itself, and so people kind of hang out for the period of the movie, enjoy their cupcakes and their gifts and all that party favors, and then they get to watch a movie in the theater, which is really kind of
And again, not in your house.
not in your house, right?
And what hours can you do that? Can you do that while the movie's open?
No, it's generally not. It's generally frowned upon to have it during regular movie time. So, well, correct me if I'm wrong. I think we're doing it on Mondays and Tuesdays, right?
Right. It
Okay.
depends. It does vary on the schedule of the
Right.
theater, because the theaters become quite busy with
busy.
private showings and special showings. So the best way is contact Tim at the Weldon Theater, or to contact us and we can connect you, just to see what is available, because at different times of year, different stuff going on. And I should have noted too that our pool parties are available on Saturdays and Sundays, not during regular weekday hours.
Right.
So I guess let's hop over to some more programming coming up. If we go over to sound bowl sessions.
Sure.
And then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about the pool. So programming we have coming up, and some of it, it's just you need to attend the sound bowl session, you need to attend the tuning, you need to attend the meditation to really understand that. But we have some great instructors that are offering amazing programming through the rec department that we're
Yep.
thrilled to be a part of.
I participated personally in the sound bowl
Yeah,
sessions,
so
and
go on
it's
it.
really really kind of powerful. I was pretty skeptical and that I would be relaxed at all, but pretty well fell asleep and was just in a very deep state of relaxation. And so it's just really cool. The lodge is the lights are dimmed and there's candles, and it's just the fire is on, and it's a very like comfortable atmosphere. And the ringing of the bowls is just really comforting and makes you just feel fully relaxed.
Yeah, it's
So,
amazing
it's
how
really cool.
deep you feel those
Yeah.
vibrations in your body. And
Yeah.
Chantal Tatro is
Yep.
our therapist for Sound Bowl, and again, it just this is time of year. I mean, any time of year is a great time for this, but this time of year, everyone could use a little relaxation and
Absolutely.
reset. And she has a session coming up this Thursday on the
Tomorrow.
13th. Oh,
Yeah.
tomorrow. So
Tomorrow.
it will have already gone by, but we have others scheduled. So check our website again, stalbansrec.com. She has a regular schedule of sessions. Another type of session we have tuning, group tuning sessions by Tula Wellness, and that is Carrie McCracken Ducalon who does those programs. And we have one in November on the 20th, which may or may not have happened with the
Right.
airing of this show. She has one on December 9th, and she has one on January 6th. These again are sessions, and I'm doing a very layman's description of it, but using vibration and sound to calm the body and refocus your energy. And I can't say enough good things about either of those those sessions. And you don't have to, there are people who you can tell they've been, I won't say dragged there, but this wasn't their option. Someone brought them there. And, at the end of it, they're like, wow, this was awesome. And both of these instructor therapists will tell you, hey, if you fall asleep, fall asleep. Receive the energy any way that is works for you. So I have never heard anyone go away thinking that it wasn't a great use of time.
Yeah.
So those are two things. And what a great Christmas present for somebody. I don't know, maybe
Oh, speaking of Christmas present,
a rec gift card. But seriously, everybody has so much stuff. Like, this is an awesome gift to give someone. They can use it in any way they want. And some of these classes or sessions are really surprising. I think the quality of them to be offered through a recreation department. So we're psyched about that.
absolutely. Yep.
Rec days. Chloe.
Days, yes.
Rec days.
We have programming that runs after school hours every day at Hardack. So Rec Days is for kindergartners through 6th graders. SATEC and City School kids can actually ride the bus after school right to Hardack. And it's open, Rec Days is open to everybody from other towns, homeschool kiddos. They just have to be dropped off to us, but our St. Albans kiddos can ride the bus right to us after school. And this program runs until 5:30 at night. And it takes place at Hardack, and we do all sorts of things. Our claim to fame is that we're active, we're outside, we're doing something all the time. So kids will get dropped off in the lodge. We'll maybe do a craft or some inside activities, but any chance we can get outside, we will be outside. With the snow now, where kids are really excited to get out on the sledding hill. We'll be sledding, we'll be making snowmen, we'll be playing in the snow, playing on the playground. And then with our year-round pool, our kids have a really cool opportunity to go swimming almost every single day in the Hardack pool. So our Rec Days kiddos will play outside and go swimming all in the same day, which is really cool, and there's not anything else like that around here. For Rec Days, for registration, it's online, but it's a set fee of $30 a day for residents. So you can sign up for any days you want. If I want to sign Lee up for tomorrow, I can do it as easy as the next day. You can't do same day registration just so we can coordinate buses and make sure everyone's where they're supposed to be. But you can go right on our website and send somebody tomorrow if you wanted to. You can pick whatever days you want for the month. But yeah, $30 right after school until 5:30.
Sweet.
One of the most exciting days of rec days, it happens in October.
Sure does. Just happened.
Just happened. Maybe you want to talk about that.
What
Lee,
day?
do you want to talk about it?
What day are you talking
This
about?
is Lee's favorite day of the year.
Are you talking about the pumpkin roll?
We do have a tradition after school days that started, a few
Three-
years
three
ago,
years,
3
4 years
years
ago?
ago, where we go and we find the biggest pumpkins we can find. Historically, we have put in our faces on the pumpkins, the faces that the kids are familiar with. Kids all vote on the pumpkins, and Lee will go to the very top of Hardack Hill, and we will roll the pumpkins down the hill. I don't know if you want to talk about your experience with this.
Oh, my experience. Well, so we do have the kids vote on which pumpkin they think is going to explode first down the hill, who they think is going to go the furthest, which one they think is going to go the fastest. And so they all take a vote on that, and then we go up to the hill, and I bowling ball them down the hill and watch the kids jump and scream from the bottom of the hill. It's really quite cool.
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah.
There was a spectacular explosion
There
this
were.
year.
Yes.
There was two exciting things, the explosion, and then
Yeah.
the one pumpkin made it all the way down to the playground from the top of the hill
Did.
without breaking, which is pretty cool.
Did not break all the way
That's
down.
never happened in the history of pumpkin rolling.
In the 4 years we've been doing it, it's the number one. Yeah.
Yep, and there's 3 adults here talking about
Yeah.
rolling a pumpkin down the hill, and that literally being one of the favorite days after school.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's a really awesome program, and they do get to do all the things. Like kids go home and tell their parents, like, I colored today, I went sledding today, I played on the playground today, and I went swimming today. Like it's a cool opportunity for kids to be active, and they're not at home on a screen, so it's great.
Yeah, and I think that so many times we hear that for our summer camp. I mean,
Yeah.
usually the first week of camp, Chloe always tells staff, hey, you're going to be tired. And they're like, yeah, right. And they're like, oh my God, I went home and took a nap when I got out
Yeah.
of work. But parents get their kids back and they're like, I don't know what you did, but they were asleep in the car before we got home. And it's like, well, you're welcome. We should put a surcharge at the end of the day if we
That's
have
right.
if we have tired your kid out
right.
all day. And that's what, I look at kids who are participating in the rec days. They are doing what I think I would want if I wasn't home with my child. This is what I'd want them to be doing in the afternoon. This is how I'd want them to be outdoors. This is how I'd want them to be using their hands. And we have recouped some of our building supplies that walked away, but they're always building things and creating things and coloring things. And they made beautiful little baby pumpkins this year to bring home. So.
And I highly suggest trying it out too. Like I said, there's no commitment. So if you want to
Yeah.
try sending your kids next week for one day, just $30, send them. If they like it, you can always sign up for more. You don't have a minimum days you need to sign up for. So try it out.
We also
Yeah.
have some fun celebrity people that visit. The Grinch did make a
Oh.
visit, and then someone
Sure.
else named Tim
Oh.
visited and visited. But we won't talk too much about that because it's magical. But
Hope he comes
We have a
back
lot
this
of
I
year.
don't
listeners.
think he may come back. So
Sweet.
I do love that program. But anyway, but on to basketball, right?
on to basketball.
On to basketball.
Sure. So basketball is a staple in our sports or athletics programming. We also do soccer and lacrosse, but basketball is sort of this late fall, wintry sport. If kids are not playing hockey, which many or most do, but they also can play basketball. So it's open from anyone from 4 years old all the way up to 4th grade. We call our youngest groups the 4-year-olds. 4 and 5-year-olds are the Tykes. And they have a couple different practices they have a couple different times they can practice, 4:30 and 5:30, starting in January. They practice at City Hall. We have a great instructor, Jamie Olson, who's been with us for a couple of years, who does an excellent job in engaging both the parents and the kids for an hour of basketball fun. And so we can sign up for that for kids that are pre-K and kinder. We have basketball opportunities for 1st and 2nd graders. They practice on Saturdays, January and February, at Collins Pearly. And then our 3rd and 4th graders practice Wednesdays and Sundays at the SOAR Learning Center. Shout out to SOAR Learning Center for allowing us to use their gym space. and also at Collins Pearly.
Yep.
And a big shout out to them because we utilize their space often. And the 3rd and 4th graders, both boys and girls, get to play games against other neighboring towns and cities, and so they get to travel to Georgia, just down the road. They get to go to Swanton, or they get to go to Highgate and play against other kids of their same age in a competitive, fun game.
Yeah, and what if I'm a 4th grader and I never played basketball before?
It doesn't matter, Kelly. We would take you.
Would you take me?
Well, I would take you. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you've never played, or if you're an absolute superstar and can dribble, behind your back and through your legs. It doesn't matter. We want everybody to be a part of that. It doesn't matter what your skill level is. So,
Excellent.
yeah.
And you touched on Jamie Olson in the Tykes program, and it always. I'm amazed, and we get so many positive comments on her style, and yours as well, because you have handled Tykes for a long time.
Yeah.
And when people call and say, well, I would like an organized sports program for my 4-year-old, and I'm like, they're 4, nothing's organized. That we'll try, but organized is a stretch.
Yeah.
But I love the aspect of getting the parents involved, or whoever's bringing them. It can be a brother, sister,
Sure.
Anybody. But you have your 4-year-old, and then you have their support, their adult person or support person,
Yep.
and they all participate. Because I think that's people who have 4-year-olds know 24-year-olds,
Yeah, it's challenging.
and get in a line, they've never been in a line anywhere, probably, So this is a great way to present programming.
Yeah.
Because people really, really enjoy that early sports programming for 4-year-olds.
Yep.
And it's a really positive outcome. And like I said, I don't think we've ever had so many positive comments.
Yeah.
So that's, we love it. Like you said, we offer it in basketball, soccer,
Yeah.
lacrosse. We do it, anything that we offer that a sport in
Yep.
the Tykes program, that's how it's presented, and it's awesome.
Yeah, and I think, any program that's for like a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old is really kind of the gateway to the recreation department. We start in that young for programming, and then really throughout their whole lives, or their young lives, they can recreate with us with after school or sports, or any sort of random event that we have pop up. So it's kind of the gateway to starting them in their recreation journey.
It is, and I when I started this job, I wondered, I wonder how long I'll do this, and I didn't think it was going to be as long. So that people that we had in programming, like my first year, they're bringing their kids to swim lessons, and I'm like, wow, this has been a while.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's it is. It's great, and we know that we have so many families that we have them with us in programming throughout their childhood,
Absolutely.
and then we end up hiring a lot of them as summer staff, and
We sucker them into
Yeah.
volunteering and working for us.
That's
Full
right.
circle.
Yep.
So let's swing back to the Hard Act Pool.
Yes.
This, like I said, you just got to go visit. And we have so many people too who go, well, I don't know about this dome thing. I always wanted to take a look at it. And we have people who pull in. All they want to do is just check it out. They want to go in and look. You're welcome to. So if you've got questions and you're like, well, I wonder what it's like in there. I wonder how it feels. Take a spin up. We're happy. It's our favorite thing to do is give you a tour of the pool.
Yeah.
And also, what a great thing to do if you're not into, or even if you are, but if you're not heavy duty into winter outside sports, what a great way to exercise during the winter.
Yep.
We've got so many options. You can get a membership, and that means you can attend anytime the pool is open. You can go to adult lap swim if you're an adult, or you can go to public swim anytime. Your membership gets you in. If you are interested in taking an aquatic fitness class, then that gives you half off, and are already pretty low prices to begin with.
Yeah.
So it really gets you gives you an opportunity. We have a lot of people who come as physical therapy, or they use the pool for walking, water walking. They're not in a class, they just use the lanes, or they use the 4-foot pool just to walk. And they've gained so much stability, so much just better movement and health by
Definitely.
doing that. The memberships make a fantastic gift. It's a great gift for a family. It's a great gift for individuals. You can if you're a senior, you have a super reduced rate. an individual can buy a membership, a family can buy a membership. The memberships available now are good from now, they start in January, another batch,
next round,
January through May, when we take the dome down. But you can still, get a membership through the end of the year. And like I said, great gift if you don't want to purchase the membership. Gift cards are always a great option. Those, yes, great option. You can stop in our office, you can stop in the pool to pick those up, or you can just give us a call and we can take your purchase over the phone, pop them in the mail, so you've got your Christmas shopping done or holiday shopping. The other thing that this year-round pool has allowed is for us to do swim lessons year-round. Because we used to teach 400 lessons in 6 weeks at the seasonal pool. I mean, we jammed every moment we could.
Yeah.
Because that was a limited amount of time we have. Now we're able to extend lessons to, we're doing some in the morning right now for preschoolers and homeschoolers that are available. And then in the next couple of weeks, it might be December, where we've got afternoon lessons and Saturday night lessons available. So those will be up on our website very soon. Same great instructors, same American Red Cross lessons. It's a great addition to the community, and just for individual health and mental health, just getting in the pool is a nice way to spend some winter blustery weather.
Especially at 85 degrees inside.
Yeah, I mean, there are times you go down there and it's like, oh my gosh, this is nice. I'll stand here for a little bit. But yeah, and there's so many programs and classes that go on. We have Cindy Churchill, who offers aqua jogging or aqua fit twice, Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 9 a.m. And then we have Cindy and Monica Pelletier that offer aqua spin, which is spin bikes in the water, which is awesome. That's Friday mornings at 9. We have Elle and BJ, who offer aqua fit on Saturday mornings at 11. We have adult, if you're an adult and you want to swim before work, our pool opens up at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Bill or Tom are there in the morning to get the place rolling. And we have busy lanes from 5 a.m. until 10 a.m. And then there are other adult lap swim hours tucked in there at different times. Some of the other programming, Tom Coldis through Beyond the Wall is offering, I'm going to say it.
Family beach
workout. I always invert some of the words. And this is such a fun thing too. This is you sign up an adult and you bring your kid. And this is a workout in the zero entry pool, so it's like beach level. And you exercise with your child. It's whatever level you're at. Some of the things that we've heard are concerns. Well, I'm not a good swimmer. Doesn't matter. You don't have to be able to swim.
Right.
This is using water as a resistance, and you don't need to be a swimmer. Some of the other things like, I don't want to put on a bathing suit. It's like you don't need a bathing suit. You need to be in like lycra shorts. You can put on a rash guard shirt. The two things that kind of make some people take pause are like, don't worry about it. You don't need to swim. You don't need to, we don't want you showing up in a bikini for your workout class. So put on some some leggings and a rash guard shirt and grab your kid and have some fun. Tom does a great job with that as well. Swim team.
Oh, right, yeah.
We have an amazing USA Swim team. It took us a year to get sanctioned as USA Swim. We have Jess Driver is our head coach. We have, I believe, 35 to 40 kids on the team, and we have 20 plus that are traveling regularly to meets at UVAC in White River. They're headed to Boston this week. They had a meet in Montreal last year, so they really are able to do some great, expose these kids to some great opportunities for them to compete and to meet with other swimmers from other places. Another fun things that happens at the pool.
Yeah.
Where do we
There's
jump
only a
to
few
here?
things left.
All right. So
Gift cards.
gift cards.
Let's go back again.
Gift cards.
Show 'em up.
There you go.
Yep, we
There
love
you
these
go.
gift cards. These, Lee and I were talking this morning about kids have so many things. You know, you walk in their playroom, their room, they got a million toys, they got all the stuffed animals. Those are all great, but giving kids an experience is even, I think, a little greater. So these can be used on anything.
Anything.
So you want to send your kid to,
Rec days, you could.
there you go.
You want to go, I don't know, to the pool? You could use it at the pool too,
Yep.
right?
What if I want candy at the pool or ice
You
cream?
can use this at the pool. You want to use it at
Man,
the
you can run your
concessions?
life
Yeah.
with this rec gift card.
Any programs we run, you can use this.
Need a new bathing suit or
Yeah.
goggles? You want to buy them at the concession?
You want some ice cream?
Yep.
I might. All of it.
Yeah, so that's a fun it's a fun gift to give, and it really covers anything. Even some of this lovely rec swag.
Oh,
right
this
here.
stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
cool. Like this?
Yep. Pick yourself a Hardack pool
Wow.
hat or a Hardack hat or St. Albans day camp
Wow.
bucket hat.
Beautiful, right?
Yep, that's your look. That
Thank you.
is
Thank you. I'll keep it on for the rest of the time.
excellent.
Great.
And if you're at day camp this summer and you get sunburned easily, this is
This is
wonderful.
a great hat for you.
I feel really good about this. Oh, there.
There it is.
You're looking good. Protected from the UV.
Oh man, it's great. I love it.
But if you're interested in any of our rec swag, you can come stop by our office at Hardack. We have so much of it.
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot about
Disc
So-
golfs.
Hardack also is home to an 18 basket disc golf course. We have some awesome, this is going to end badly, I think. We have some great discs that are for sale. It costs nothing to use our disc golf course. We run that on donations. So if you've got someone who enjoys disc golf, you can pick them up a disc and support the course and give them something they'll really like.
yeah.
Hardack in general, the area is 95 acres of hills and sledding hill and ski, snowboard hill. We've got the pool, we've got fields, we've got miles of trails, trails for hiking, trails for Nordic skiing, trails for snowshoeing, all those things. And people often come in and say, hey, I'm here to use the disc golf course, where do I pay? Or I'm here to ski, where do I pay? And everything at Hardack is run, the hill is run by donation. So if you happen to visit Hardack and you come into our lovely lodge to get warmed up and you see this little placard with the QR code on it and you're thinking, golly, this is a nice place to come for, and it's not costing me anything, you could scan that code and, drop a donation of any
go.
amount. It's greatly appreciated. It is such an asset to make available, to the community as a whole, year round, and those donations help so much.
Well, we're also working with some local folks to track our trails and to make them digital and available on a phone. So you can go to Trail Finder and use that to see all the trails that are offered at Hardack on your phone instead of having a paper map.
Yeah,
So-
and the notes of interest, the spots of interest will
Yep.
be highlighted on that trail digital map as well.
Yep.
So if you haven't visited Wolf Monument or you haven't seen the stairs or you're looking for the caves or
Yep.
whatever, you'll be able to or Lookout Point, you'll be able to
All the waypoints will be on there. Yep, absolutely.
check it out.
Check it out.
A new addition to those trails is the Grace Trail, which is a wonderful, created by a lady I believe in Massachusetts, who wanted to create kind of a way to increase her mental health by being outdoors, but not just being outdoors, by having these 6 notes, or these are on stones, signs and stones along the path that just remind you to kind of reflect and asks you, what are you grateful for today? What so that you're not only just enjoying the outside, but you're kind of it's kind of a retrospect of your time out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
that's another good reason to visit Hardak. And the important thing, like, it's such a small area compared to other mountains, but we have such a wide variety of terrain. There are very steep, a lot of incline in some areas. There are very rolling, easy paths, and the Greats Trail is on one of our easy. Is your Christmas light going off?
No.
I know.
Oh, we just stopped.
But they're all different places to walk. So
Yeah.
you don't have to be a mountain hiker. You don't have to. You just want to go for a walk. Drive around the back before you get to the pool. Take that driveway, park out back, and there's the trailhead for Grace Trail,
Sure.
and that's a nice spot
Yeah.
to visit as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Do
Did
you want to talk
I was
about your
gonna say-
buckets?
Did you-
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
shout out to the
shall we
buckets?
talk about
We
the
shall.
Weldon Theater? So, as mentioned, go right ahead.
Well, yeah, so we talked about the theater before, but that's a great opportunity in downtown St. Albans to visit the theater and see a movie. We have all sorts of movies playing all the time. One of the great things you can get at the theater is a bucket, and that bucket is refillable. So you can bring it back with you throughout your time coming to the theater, and they'll fill it up for $3.
$3.
And so it's pretty great deal. This is last year's model, red. I think this year will be blue.
Oops.
So it'll be
Can't figure it out.
it'll be the same style bucket generally, but
Yep.
it'll be blue. And you buy the bucket, and then you get a $3 refill whenever you come to the theater. Even if you're not watching a movie, you can just come in and fill your bucket.
Get some popcorn.
So, yeah, absolutely.
Best popcorn in town with
Best-
real butter.
With
Real
real butter.
butter.
That's right.
And you mentioned great movies showing all the time. There's always a wide variety of movies showing, and so many first-run movies. And that's what I think people are like, oh, you have that here? It's like, yeah, Tim Haddock is our theater manager, who's doing an outstanding job.
Cheers, Tim.
Yeah, cheers to Tim. And is doing such a great job bringing in such a wide variety of movies. And he is working on a super birthday party edition that will just keep people on their toes. In addition to regular movie parties, we're hoping to be offering some pretty cool options for birthday or just parties in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, check out the theater, and they have a website, weldontheater.com. They also post every week on the Weldon Facebook page. So if you're wondering, oh, is that movie still showing? It will tell you what movie is showing. It'll give you the rating. It'll give you the time it's showing, and it will tell you the theater it's showing in. So visit the theater.
See the theater, for
Yeah.
sure.
So
We're wrapping it up, man.
we are wrapping it up.
I'm glad we went with an hour of airtime.
Yeah, I guess
I'm glad I suggested that.
Yeah, that was a good idea.
Well,
Let's-
speaking of wrapping it up and keeping in contact with us, Kelly, what's the best way to contact us?
The best way to contact us is by email. And we love social media. It is a wonderful way for us to put out, hey, this is happening tonight, this is happening this week. It's great to highlight the programming and post pictures. But we are not at our desk much during that. We are up and down. So we don't monitor social media in the way that maybe people think that we do. The quickest, best way to get us is by email. We can always usually check an email, get back to somebody. Phone, absolutely, we get back to you. It takes us a little bit longer because we have to retrieve the message and then be able to have the time to do that. Social media is the slowest way to get a response. We will get back to you, but the best way to contact us is by email. Each of our emails is our first initial, last name, and a dot, last name at stalbansvermont.com. It is on our website. We also have a contact us through our website. That's also a good way to get us, not the quickest. So
email us.
email us. We're quick with email, yes.
Yeah, and don't forget to get wrecked, with the rec department.
All right.
Great.
All right, well, I guess we're signing off.
We're signing off, and I don't know, hopefully we're back again. I don't know.
Cool.